I realize that, but it's okay. So, and I checked on my apartment. I got on a waiting list. So I'm actually like on 47, which that's not a bad number if you look at it. It's a big apartment building, there's a lot of them. So I'm gonna call tomorrow too. And let's see. So, oh, my hives healed up. I'm waiting Monday to call Yardley. So with Yardley's brand. They've been kind of showing everything I use because it is new. It's the organic stuff, and there's so many liars out there. Hold on, I have to check my. There's so many liars out there. So God, fucking hate liars. I spend my fucking money I work for on shit that's lies. But oh well, lesson learned. Another 50 down the drain again because you thought Yardley's was okay. And I haven't looked up either if there's something on the EWG.org. Somebody might have already caught it and they're just still on the shelves. Like who? You know, we're not picking certain ones out. We're just saying stop lying. Like, stop lying. What's the point? You know, you want your group of idiots? Then go be a group of idiots somewhere. Just stop. Stop doing it in the fucking shelves. I just fucking worked hard. And then I was sleeping in my car all night. And then I wake up to hives. So, and I was so mad. Like, I'm still bruised. I itched so hard that I bruised my arm, and I forgot to shave my armpits. I'm really not concerned about that. I'm not even dating yet. Look, I bruised that part itched right there. It is healed up, but I itched so hard I bruised myself. Look at those bruises. It itched all on my legs, everywhere. Everywhere. Bruises, because I scratched so hard. And I kept telling myself, don't stop scratching, Melody. Just stop. It's hives. Something's went wrong. Just stop. Wait till the store's open tomorrow and go get a Benadryl. And then in the morning, it was gone. So, anyways, the only thing that was different that I used was Yardley's. It had organic stuff. It had the aloe leaf, that's all organic, had chamomile, and I've used all of these things before, so this wasn't even my first time dipping into aloe vera. I've never had an allergic reaction to any oils ever. I never ever had. Never. I'm not allergic to any foods. I'm not allergic to any drinks. I'm not allergic to plants. I do not have allergies at all. So I know that was the only thing that went everywhere on my body. And then I had even had my face started swelling up. I had used it on my face for the first time that night because I had been using them for about 2 days. And I don't know why it didn't break out then, but maybe it was when I used it on my face that it like all whatever that was bad in it didn't have anywhere to go, because then it just broke out. My side of my face was swollen. So I'm gonna call on Monday. It's like I'm not up here by myself with mean dogs that are gonna steal my shoes. Peeing everywhere. Bye. 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 There's peed everywhere. There's peed everywhere around me. That's why I don't have pets. So, anyways, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Creepy guy just pulls up with 5 dogs and they just peed. Anyways, so I break out in hives all over, and I'm gonna go call the corporate on Monday, and I'm not gonna be a Karen either. I'm just gonna be like this. I don't know what happened. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I don't know what happened. And maybe they can get to the bottom of it, because I certainly don't want to buy Yardley's again and do a little test area to see if I am allergic to it. No, thank you. I'm still healing. I'm sitting out here at the park. On the picnic table. No one's, just drive around and look at parks. No one's eating on the picnic tables. Please drive around and just observe. Please, please, please. I would say, oh, don't you feel rude? No, because if you do ever do anything and sit at a picnic table with the table in front of you, you put a tablecloth on it. That's why they're up at the store for sale. So, oh look, here's another big dog. A lot of dogs. So, and I didn't think also that the kids' dad would really mean it when he said that he was going to sabotage me and do me dirty. And I was thinking, why does he say stuff like this? But being as I've been at the park, living in my car, struggling with a job in the same town that he lives in, I think he did. And the little car chases around town. Let's chase Melody around. Let's scare Melody. Well, I have nowhere to go until then, so it looks like I'm stuck. Please don't anyone feel sorry for me. Please don't send me money. It was my fault for getting involved. I should have thought before. When I was in Texas, I should have just remained there, and I should have just let bygones be bygones and not been so sad about not hanging out with my kids because they're on a different path. So I really think I feel like I should just... Oh, and I might be getting a little bit more, I don't know, we'll just see. I'm going to call a couple of places tomorrow again. Like, if it was outside of this town, I would have already received help. But I came back into a town where it has a little bit more say-so and things. So, like, him and his minions really did it. So it's real life. It's real life. It's really happening. There's my car. It's doing beautiful, by the way, because the kids drove it so rough. So now actually, like, even the service engine light turned off, and it never did sound bad, but it just really, like, even because of the shocks and stuff. I've never cuddled animals. They're for protection. And so I was just thinking, well, what can I do? So I'm just gonna... I applied for a couple places to help, and the apartment I applied for is in Illinois, so I'm gonna call them tomorrow and find out if like how fast that list moves. I know I've been checking on it for the last like 2 weeks, because you go to this little web portal. So for the last 2 weeks I've been watching it, and I did jump from 57 to 47, so it is moving fast. And that's because it's not like temporary. Like, people use these places like I'm gonna use them for it. They go in there, it's Section 8, they go by your income, and then it gives you a chance to save up money, and then you can go into monthly, set amount monthly apartment building. So that is my goal, because they have some really cute ones around there, like really super cute apartments around there, and they're affordable because it's a smaller little town. So it's a win-win for me. It's not a win-win here. That's why you see me not putting any effort in. I'm just now kind of like sitting here, like struggling and just waiting to get launched up out of here. This is so bad. And honestly, really, I am in period 1 of I hate my life right now. Like, I don't like this. That I came back with like these like false like thoughts in my head of like that things were gonna go okay, and it really just failed here. So please do feel sorry for me this time. I really do want you to feel sorry for me. This isn't made up. I didn't make any of this up. None of my things I say are lies, even though sometimes I realize when I talk to people and they laugh, like they might think I'm not being serious or I'm being sarcastic. But I really wasn't. I'm really not being sarcastic or stuff. Like, there's some stuff I do say that's funny, but for the most part, all the serious stuff, I wasn't trying to make light of it. It really is going on. So, let's see what else. Oh, I still applied, but I think it's because Sikeston, Missouri is not a participant of Care.com. So if you go outside 25 miles of Sikeston, Missouri, then all the Care.com starts. My address that I have to put in right now, because the only other place I could think of that would be to stay would be out at the rest area, and it's outside of Fruitland, but you have to drive pretty far, not back to Sikeston, but you'd have to drive pretty far to get to a nearest town from the rest area. I know they would have electricity, I know they have bathrooms, and I know you could stay there at night. So that's my other idea, which I was not involving my work in that I'm living in my car. So that's why I've been staying up at the Walmart parking lot. I use this parks, and then I work around here, but so I'm just gonna wait on that for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna sign up for the little help things. That's my plans. I know I'm so boring, but I literally like hate this part of my life right now. Like, I literally hate this part of my life right now. Like, you saw that all 5 or 6 or 7 of those dogs that walked past me peeing around me. Like, that does not normally happen. I've never, except for when I was here in this vicinity area, but all throughout my grown-up life in Illinois, I never had like terrible things happen. So something destructive is going on in this general area anyways, and internet doesn't even want to be a part of it. That's how bad it is. So those are my 2 little clues that I didn't try and figure out, but I figured it's the best to be aware. Like, at least I'm aware. Like, social, reaching out through the social media aspect. No Angie's List, really. No, like, what was the other one I looked up? Craigslist. No Craigslist around here. No, what was it? No Facebook Marketplace. I find hardly any videos on YouTube of Sikeston, Missouri. A couple of them of Lambert, so that's about it. And let's see what other ones. Nothing really. Instagram. I talk Care.com. You can put profiles on it. Like, you can pretty much just type in any town you want, and you can find somebody who's put their profile up on Care.com. It's big. So, but it's nothing around here. There's like the 2 same ones that show up all the time. The 2 same babysitting ads that show up at the same time. But you never get a response. You never get any kind of, like, nothing. Sometimes it just, you have to delete it yourself because it'll show up. Or no, that was another one. I had found another one, but I reported it in because it was a little sus. But most of the time, the only time I had anything sus come up with Care.com was the very first time I signed up. And then it was around one of the first few people that asked me if I wanted a job. And then they told me to do this weird stuff. Like, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. They like wanted me to come pick up a check, drop it off, come pick up a check from a warehouse, drop it off at the bank, and then take the money and drop it off somewhere, and then I would get paid for doing that. And I was like, you sound like some kind of, like, you just watched a mafia movie and you're just replaying what you just watched on TV. Like, literally, it was probably some kid that got on his mom's profile thing and started searching for babysitters, and then saw my face and was like, let's pick on her. She looks happy. I think she needs a scare. Okay. So basically that's what I've been doing today. And the only reason why I haven't applied at any of the organic stores in Cape is because I have been really running low on gas money. And Sykes is 45 minutes from Cape Girardeau, so I'm gonna have to really have like money saved up to go up there to fill out an application, come back, and then have enough money stuff. So I think maybe like that would be more of the safer routes than like, because I'm so temperamental right now. Like I'm not built to handle all this roughness that's going on in the world. So I'm gonna have to limit where I go to work. So, which is fine. Everybody does that. So if you're a rough person, you're not gonna go into the, ice cream shop and start making ice cream cones for little kids. So I think that's what's gonna happen, because I thought about the gas station and then I was like, wait a minute. You had to deal with so much stuff there that just literally stressed you out so bad that you shouldn't even been stressed about it. So, see, it's still itching on my hands. Anyways, it was the only thing I did different. So, I'm gonna look up Yardley's and find out what's going on with if they had any reports in. I'm still gonna call Monday, because believe it or not, I'll tell you the story of why, and you guys can go out and search as much as you want. You could probably find them online, but you cannot find them in the stores anymore. And those are the little kid handcuffs that are metal, that had the metal keys. So one day I come home from the store. I just had to go run literally 2 blocks up to the store, and I come back, and my children, who are like probably 13 and 15 at the time, are playing pranks on each other, and I can't remember who locked up who. I honestly can't remember who locked up who. I think Chloe locked Haley in the closet. I had a metal clothes bar in the closet, and I hear screaming, and Chloe's just sitting there on her tablet, smiling away, playing games, and there's screaming from the closet. Literally not even 10 minutes. Didn't even take me 10 minutes. And I come back into that, and she had handcuffed her daughter, my daughter. She handcuffed her sister in the closet. So I'm like, I undo it, and then she gets on the phone because she's like me. When we buy a product, this is not the first time I've called corporate. This is the first time I just got on YouTube and talked about it. I call corporate all the time. Every time I have a problem, I call corporate. So I get on the phone, or she's like, where's the package to it? Because we had just bought it. Like, we literally just went up to the Dollar General to buy, like, some, like, fun little toys. So she gets the package out, and she calls the 800 number, and she's on the phone with corporate, telling them everything, telling them I was at the store for 10 minutes, which they could have called CPS, but they didn't. She told him that her sister locked her up, handcuffed her, said it was going to be this little game, and then left her there while I was at the store. And, like, literally 2 weeks, because this was our thing. Like, we always went up to the Dollar General and bought all their little fun toys. Like, they had cute little fun things. So, like, within 2 weeks, there was nothing. There was no more handcuffs with metal keys. The metal handcuffs were gone. So, yes, calling corporate can make things happen. I do believe that. So I am going to call corporate because they'll probably have like a person that wants to do like a study on it, and will take and test the Yardleys and see that it irritates your skin. My skin just doesn't get irritated. I don't have to use special laundry soap. I don't have to use special anything. I do not have to have special anything on my skin. Just oils, butters. I use Gain, Tide for laundry soap. And then I use all the organic soaps. So it will happen. Yardley's will be under investigation of if it's been making, because if you notice, there's so many other, the Yardley soap is a plethora. And that was another thing. It's like, what? There's so much Yardley soap, but maybe they made it so big that they can, that's how they made it. They made it big. And they're out there, it's a plethora of it, but we'll see. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I wasn't really having a good day. Sitting up here at the park, just like really bored. Like been sitting on YouTube for a little bit, then try to calm down and just have a little bit more patience until I get out of here. And try not to feel so full of regret, but like I'm really feeling so regretful right now. And I just hated that I came back here. Like, I don't know why I thought anything was gonna go good. I thought my health is good, I'm able to like contribute back to society, but society does not want me here. This is not how they operate here. I see this. I clearly see it. I don't know why I didn't see it before. I'm so sorry I stepped back into it. You could not be a good person and go into bad. Please remember that. It's so true. You cannot. You will not thrive. They will literally either hurt you while you're here, or they'll just keep wishing that you're gone. So I'm sorry I came back here. I want to excavate. I mean, I just learned what that word meant. It means clear out, I think. So I'm ready to clear out of here. And look how pretty I am. And I still stay healthy, so I didn't falter down.